screen is visible?
Yeah, yeah, Rakesh.
Yeah. So today I want to discuss fundamentals of the Linux system programming, and these are very important in interview. Okay. See, if any role is related to Linux, these are the minimum and important questions they will ask you. So we will start with what is OS, why OS in embedded, why Linux used in embedded systems, and what are the components of OS and booting steps of OS in Linux. See, these five are very important in interview. So that I will tell very slowly and very clearly. So first, what is OS? One second. So, okay, guys, tell me what is operating system is a software or hardware? Based on your knowledge, just tell me is a software or hardware? OS.
Software.
Okay. OS is software or hardware. Remaining guys also please respond. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. OS is a software. Okay. So we can say we will go with the definition. See, OS is a low-level software that manages the system resources and provides services to the software application. See, this is very important definition. Whenever interview asks what is OS, he will ask this question firstly. He will ask OS is a software or hardware he will ask. Next, he will ask what is the definition of OS. So you have to tell this definition. This is very important definition. So that's why I am writing here and I will explain that definition is very clearly. See, OS is a low level software that manages the system resources and provides services to the software applications. This is the definition of OS with respect to Linux. I am telling. Okay, I am not telling generalized. I am telling this definition for with respect to Linux. See, is a low-level software. What it will do? It manages the system resources. Okay, and one more step and one more job is it provides services to the software application. Okay. Now you know what is system resources? Anyone know what are system resources? We can say system resources are keyboard, camera, memory, CPU, input, output. These are all belongs to system resources. My voice is audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you understand it is a software that manages the system resources. I will write system resources. See. Give me a second. See, this is one system resource. This is one system resource. Give me a minute. Camera, memory, and CPU. See, these are the system hardwares. So somebody has to manage these things, right? See, these are all present in every system. So somebody has to manage these all things. So that is called OS. That is called operating system. Okay, see, operating system is manages your hardware. Hardware is nothing but keyboard, camera, memory, CPU. On the top of this hardware, our operating system is there. So our operating system will manage all these things. Okay, I will give you a small example. So guys, you want to create a test file. Which application will you use? In laptop, you want to create a one test file. Any idea? Okay. Normally we can use Notepad or Word, right? So let's say we are using Word. Okay. We use. See, here we are using which hardware we will use for typing. Which hardware? Keyboard. Okay. And which hardware we are using for visualizing this content? Monitor. Okay. So if you save this file, where it will store? Hard disk. Okay. So totally, how many hardware devices are involved for this application? Tell me.
3.
Yeah, 3. That's good. And logically think, RAM also involved. I will tell you when RAM is involved. I will tell you. See, you told na 3 devices. One is keyboard for typing, and and second one is monitor to see, and third one is memory to store. Okay, so fourth one is RAM. When it is used means whenever I double click on Word, that application will open na. So at that time RAM is used. What happened is, I will tell you. See, whenever you double click, that application loads into the RAM. Then only we are we are operating this Word. So totally 4. Logically, if you think, we normally 3 only, but if you think a little bit deep, you understand 4 things. You understand, right? So 4 things are involved. Okay. See, who manages these things? OS. See, OS is the managing these things. So we can say OS provides services for running application on computer system. So guys, right? So Notepad is one application. Okay. Okay. We took example as Word, right? So Word is one example. Which hardware things are required? Keyboard, monitor, and hard disk and RAM. So who giving permission to the application, that Word application, to manage these things means operating system. Okay, so we can write this definition as written this definition. See, I told you that manages system services. Okay, you understand it? What is system resources? I told you. Understand. Next, it provides services to the software application. In the software application, what we took example as Word. It's right? The OS provides services to the software application, right? Services are nothing but these things only. Keyboard, monitor. These are the services. OS only is responsible for these things. So you understand that the definition of what is OS? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is very important definition. Okay. So next we move on to why OS in embedded systems. Okay. So in embedded devices are washing machine, watches. We are all that those are belongs to embedded systems. Why we have to use OS? That is the question. Without OS also we can use. Why we have to use operating system? What are the benefits if we add operating system in our device? What are the benefits we will get? That is the topic. See, first of all, you know, right? What is the definition of embedded systems? Yeah. Tell me if anyone know what is the definition of embedded system. Just tell me. Only one point is enough. Yeah, I will tell you. See, simply we can say embedded system is a combination of hardware and software. That is fine. But for if interviewer ask this question, we have to explain at least 2 to 3 lines. Like embedded system is a combination of controllers, sensors, interface, etc. to perform given task more effectively with completely or partially independent of man. I am writing this definition because this is important. System is a combination of controllers, sensors, etc. to perform. Just read this definition, guys. Embedded system is a combination of controllers. Controllers are nothing but any MCU. You can take sensors, any sensors, interface, etc. to perform given task more efficiently with completely or partially dependent of human. Okay, this is the definition of embedded systems. This is important. Note down or take a screenshot. Okay. So normally I will show you an example. All of you use this alarm, right? I will show you that example. See, this alarm all we are use, right? See, left side. This is the previously very old days we use this alarm. See, what are the features? Only 2 features. One is we can get the time, and second one is if you set the alarm, if time reaches that one, we will get a buzzer sound. Okay, this only two features. And see the right side. See what we can get. We are able to see the time and second temperature also, and date, month, and multiple alarms also we can set, and multiple sounds for alarms we can set. This all we can achieve by using OS. See, OS provides us to create multiple tasks. I will tell you what are multiple tasks. One task for showing time, and second task for showing temperature, and third task for setting multiple alarms. See, if you use OS, the benefit is you can create multiple tasks. So that's why OS we used in our embedded systems. You guys are understand why we use OS in embedded system? Hello?
Yes, sir.
You want a definition, or you understand what is the main agenda of OS in embedded systems means create multiple tasks, not only single task. We can create multiple tasks and we can do whatever we want in those tasks. So that is the reason we are using OS in embedded systems. See, nowadays every product comes with OS only. And next, so that is the second one. And third, why Linux used in embedded system? So guys, tell me, what are the OSs are present here? What are the OS are present? You know what are the types of OS? Okay, Windows is one kind of OS, Linux is one kind of OS, and Mac also we can say OS. Why we are using Linux only? We have Windows is there, Mac is there, Linux is there. Why we are selecting Linux? Why all our guys are using Linux in embedded systems? Anyone know?
It is a free source.
Okay.
And other
And remaining-
operating systems have proprietorship and licenses we have to require. That's why we are using free source like as Linux.
Yeah, that is good point. And remaining guys, do you have any idea? Yeah, what that guy told, that is right. Linux, it is open source and secure. That is right. And one more thing I want to tell you, without OS, we can create multiple tasks. Tell me. I told you now what is the purpose of multiple tasks. Without OS, is it possible to create multiple tasks? Anyone know? This is interview question. Definitely they will ask, not only Linux, any role. He will ask, is it possible to create multiple tasks without OS? He will ask. Anyone know? Just tell me, yes or no, just tell me.
I think we can create, but for fast performance, we are using OS.
Yeah, that is somehow correct, but I will tell you. Without OS. This is the question. I will tell you why is it possible or not. See, you all of you guys know, right? Interrupt. Suppose, let's say, you have 5 lines of code, right? Small things. See, let's say your code is like this. 3 lines are, so these 3 lines are there. All of you know, right, about interrupt. See, our controller execute line by line. This line is execute and this line is execute, this line is execute. Okay, at middle, interrupt is triggered. What will happen if interrupt is triggered? What function with respect to that interrupt, it will execute, right? You know this point? Hello?
Yes.
ISR function is there, na? So it will execute that way. So we can achieve multitasking by using interrupt method. What you have to say, answer, yes, we can. Multitasking is possible with interrupt method, but it is not efficient. I will tell you why it is not efficient. So you know, guys, see, second step is executed. Before entering to third step, ISR is triggered. So what will happen? Control will go to this ISR, it will execute. Meanwhile, this function fourth step will execute or not? Tell me, it will execute or not? Fourth step. No, right? It will not execute fourth step. It is struck. It is block. Until the ISR function will complete it. Up to that time it is blocked. So multitask is not possible. Let's say if you use with OS, 2 functions are there. two tasks are there. Okay, both tasks will execute continuously. This is task one, this is task two. Both will run at a time. So we can say with OS multitasking, both tasks are run at a time. But without OS, multitasking is possible by using ISR, by using interrupt, but it is not efficient. You guys are understand it. I am writing this definition. What you have to tell is, yes, it's possible by using interrupt method, but not efficient. Why it is not efficient? Both tasks are not run concurrently. Run parallelly, can say. So you guys are understand, right, this definition? He will ask definitely, without OS multitasking is possible or not. What you have to say? Yes, it's possible by using interrupt method, but it's not efficient. He will ask why it is not efficient. You have to say both tasks are not run parallelly. That's why it is not efficient. I hope you guys are understand. And second, by line. Okay, this is the one interview question. Next, I want to move on to why Linux only use it. That guy told that is right. Why Linux only? Yeah, it is a open source. I will tell you what is open source. Okay, you are working in a startup company. You want to develop a product, so you want to use OS. See, three OS are there. One is Windows, Linux, and Mac. So which one you will use? If it is a open source, means it is present, it is available in Google. So all of you guys are prefer that one only, right? Because it is openly available for everyone. So that's why we are using Linux only. It is Windows and Mac are not available. If you want to use, you have to contact Microsoft. For Windows, you have to contact for Apple, for Mac. But Linux, don't need to contact everyone. If you want, you can go in Google, you can search directly, you will get that. So full code you will get. So it is called as, that's why we can call as open source. And next one, customization. Customization is, I will tell you. So you want to create a small product that doesn't contain, so that contain only 2 to 3 peripherals only. So you don't want full code. See, full code is that contains too much size, so you can divide what are the drivers you want, what are the peripheral drivers you want. You can keep those drivers and you can remove remaining things. So that's why what will happen? Size will decrease, na? So Linux provides a feature called customization. So it is very helpful. And third one is good community is there. Good community. See, community is nothing but like we can say WhatsApp community, like the Telegram community. Like that, Linux have good community. So many programmers are there in that community. While developing if you have faced any issue, like while developing a temperature sensor, anything, you have any issue, you can ask, you can post your issue in the community. You will get respond very quickly. So that's why it is Linux have a good community. Is a one future we can using Linux. And second, it's a more secure. So you guys have doubt. It is a open source. Why it is more secure? The source code is open, but in that source code they added so many security features. if you start using that Linux source code, you will only understand what are the security is there, how much is security like that. And it's very good for programmers who are want to learn programming. It's very good. So that's why we are using Linux in our embedded system. First is what? It is a open source. Next, customization is possible. Whatever you want drivers, you can add, you can keep those, and you can remove remaining things. And third point, good community is there. If you have any doubt, you can ask in their community. You will get response very short time. In short time, security is there. And next, it's good. It's very helpful for programmers who are entering into programming career. So, and it is a free of cost. Free of cost. No need to pay anything. Okay, no need to pay single amount of money for for everyone. No need to pay anyone. Okay, so these are the features of Linux. That's why we are using Linux in our embedded systems. You guys are understand this point? Please tell me yes or no. Or else I can repeat this. Why Linux only using in our embedded system? Guys, tell me guys. At least say yes or no in chat box.
Yes, we understood.
And remaining guys also, Prashanti, Siva,
Yes,
Revati.
yes, sir.
Prashanti,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Ramarao, Venkatesh.
Yes, we understood.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, yeah. You understand right? First, I told 3 questions. First, what is OS? Why OS in embedded systems? And why Linux only used in embedded systems? I told this thing. So you want to continue with what are the components of OS, booting steps of OS in Linux, or you want to like any coding you want, like see. Okay. For this, anyone know function pointers? Anyone know about function pointers concept? Tell me, guys. At least basics of function pointers. Siva, Prashanti, Revati, Ramarao, Venkatesh. Anyone know function pointers?
Like the pointer points to the pointer which may points to a piece of code. Is it right?
Yeah, that is right. That is right. And remaining guys,
Yes, it is a pointer which points to the function.
yeah, that is good. Revati, Prashanti, Ramarao, you know. Okay, no problem. Just see, these function pointers are there now. This concept is very important in Linux system programming, device drivers, kernel programming. Actually, this concept belongs to C. Even though I will teach at least basic things. I will show you the program because this is very helpful in our Linux system programming also. So I will share my screen and I will already my screen is visible. I will show you. Give me a second. See, normally, tell me guys, normal definition, what is pointer? Normally, what is pointer?
Pointer is a data type which is used to store the address of a variable through which we can access that variable indirectly.
Yeah, that is the exactly right definition. And why we use variables? Why we use variables? Just one line. Anyone know? It's basic concept only. Why we use variables? to store some data, right? To store some data or process the data, right? Okay. So now this is small code, just understand. Int I main. So okay, this is the code. 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, this is the code. So control is execute line by line, right? You guys understand? So what will happen after executing int I? What will happen? It will allocate 4 bytes of memory, right? 4 bytes of memory. It will store the I value here. Let's say this address is 2000. Okay. So you want to access this indirectly. What you will use pointer. How to use int star e address of I. Okay, this is right. So tell me, I here equals to 2. Let's tell me what is the I value and what is the p value. Does anyone respond? What is the I value and what is the p value?
I value is 10 and P value is 2000.
2000.
Yeah. That is right. Yeah. See, and one more thing. What is the type of I? Integer, right? And what is the pointer type? Integer. Why we use integer? Right? Because we want to access. We want to access integer data type I. So that's why we are declare pointer type is integer. So that is the reason we are using integer pointer. So like that, function pointer means function pointers are used for to access indirectly the functions. So writing function pointers. Function pointer is a pointer. Okay. Use it to access the function indirectly. Okay, this is the definition. All of you know, all our guys know. Okay, so let's normally. So all of you know, right? Functions are the building blocks of the C, right? Let's say you want to create a function. What are the parameters you will consider? You want to create any function. What are the parameters you will consider before creating a function? Tell me.
Function declaration, function call, function definition.
Yeah, those okay. Parameters, like parameters means
It's actual parameters, formal.
Yeah. Okay. See, let's say you want to you have to consider 3 things. One is return type of the function. Okay. Second, function name. Third, arguments. If you want to design any function, you have to take care about these 3 things. What are those? Return type, function name, and arguments. Okay. So, normal syntax, right? For declaring a pointer, syntax. I'm taking this as a reference for function pointer. Syntax what? data type, dereference symbol, variable. So this is normal syntax for declaring a pointer. Now, what is the syntax for function pointer? Writing here. Syntax for function pointer. Say return type, variable name, bracket open, variable name, and next close, next arguments. Okay, this is the syntax for function pointer. What is first will come? Return type, and next bracket open. In bracket open starts dereference symbol followed by variable name and close and next argument. This is the normal function pointer syntax. See, I will write one thing: int star abc int comma int. See, this is a function pointer or function prototype. Tell me, guys. Am I audible? No?
Prototype.
Yeah. Why we are calling as a prototype? I will tell you, no problem. See, it's a prototype. Let's say if you open here brackets, what is called? What it is called? Is a prototype? Tell me. Is it a prototype or function pointer? You added just brackets.
It is function pointer.
Yeah, it is function pointer. Remaining guys also understand, right? I will explain in detail. 1 minute. So I will tell you 1 minute. Why it is a function pointer means I will show you one small example. See. See, this star is there na, that name is called as dereference, and this is braces is there na, we can call in function. We can call it as a function. So in any expression, if these two are there which have higher priority means, tell you know priorities of operators, which one, dereference or function, which have high priority 1 or 2, tell me. Which operator have higher priority, dereference operator or function operator? Function operator have higher priority. See, I written here int star a b c int comma int. One guy told this is a prototype. That is right. I will explain why we can call as a prototype. See, in this expression, how many operators are there? This is one operator, right? And second, this is 2 operators. Which have high priority? This function. This function have high priority. See, this function have high priority. So we have to call ABC is a function. It takes 2 arguments and return type is int star. You understand? Second I written int star ABC next int comma int. So in here, how many operators are there? See here, one operator function. inside one more operator is the dereference, and here third operator is there. Okay, so which have high priority function. So this is considered as a one. So ABC is a function pointer which takes two integer as arguments, and return type is integer. You guys are understand what is the difference of first and second? I write one more time here. Guys, you guys are understand what is the difference between first and second, or tell me, I can explain one more time. This very important concept in system programming, device drivers and kernel programming. First one, why we can call as prototype for first one, and why second we can call as function pointer. You guys are understand not? Please tell me, everyone. Hello. Siva, Revati, Prashanti, Ramaro, Venkatesh.
So can you explain once again?
Okay, remaining guys.
I understand.
Revati, Prashanti, Ramaro.
Yes, sir, understood.
Understood, sir.
Okay. Okay, this is very important. This is very basic and important. That's why I'm explaining. See, yeah, tell me. See, consider this line, first line. I think Siva. What are the operators are there? Tell me.
Like the star operator.
Yeah, this is one. Okay, good. Next operator.
That
Plus
open brackets.
Yeah, this open bracket and second is the this one is there. These are two operators are there. Okay. So I told you, this and these are the two operators are there. So which one have high priority? Tell me.
Open brackets.
Yeah, these have high priority. Okay. So by seeing this, what is the name of this? I will tell you. This is the function. This operator name is dereference. This operator name is function. Okay. So first having this this is the high priority you told. Okay. So before what is there? ABC is there. So that's why ABC we can call as a function. ABC we can call as a function. ABC is a function that takes two integer arguments, and return type is pointer. This pointer belongs to this. ABC belongs to this. See, this is a function, right? Here what is there? That is belongs to this function only, right? You understand this one? Yeah, let's say function name is there. One minute, I will give a simple example. See, like that is their expression. What is there? This having high priority. This is low priority. So which have high priority? This function name belongs to that one. Okay, this function name belongs to that one. This is the concept. Nothing is there. And second one, how many operators are there? Tell me. In second line.
3.
Yeah. What is there? Here one. This is second. This is third. Okay. Out of these three, which one have high priority? This one. First
Function.
one have high priority. Yeah. Function is high priority. What is there inside? Star ABC is there. Only one operator is there. So that's why ABC belongs to pointer.
I got it.
Yeah. So this is the basic concept. Okay. I written one thing. Okay, next step. So you guys are already told. Int P is there. Int star P star F P tier. Oh, sorry. So only two lines are there. One is int P. P is a variable of integer type, and second line is star ptr. Ptr is a pointer of function pointer. So by using this function pointer, one more. I will write one more. That's it. Okay. So by using this pointer, we can access character also. Character is possible. Tell me. By using this integer int star ptr is a pointer, right? By using that pointer, we can access int p or char ch.
Yeah, we can access.
Yeah, we can access, but that is not standard form. What you told is that is right. But that is not standard form. So mostly we can use this pointer for integer purpose only. What you told, that is right. Okay, so like that in function pointers also, what we declare. Give me a second. So this one we discussed now. So this is a function pointer ABC. All are you know. This function pointer is used to which kind of function? Which type of function it can point? All are you know. Star PTR is a integer pointer that is pointers to integer. That is concept. That concept is no. So this ABC is a pointer. So which kind of pointer we can? Which type of function we can access this by using this ABC? Firstly, tell me this function pointer takes how many? See, this function pointer takes two arguments. These two arguments are integers, and return type is integer. This is clear, right? So this function pointer we can use for pointing to any kind of function. That function must arguments and return types must be same. Like I will tell you, int sum is there, int comma int. See, this is the one function. What are the arguments? Int comma int. What is the return type? Integer. So see, our ABC also same, right? It takes two arguments and return type is int. So these two are same, right? And next void sum comma sum int comma int. Int sum1. Is it possible to use the ABC function pointer? Is possible to use sum1? Tell me. Is it possible?
No.
Yeah, because the return type is different. What we declared that ABC that takes two arguments and return type is integer. But here what is the return type? Void. So it is not possible. So I'm writing a small example code. Just check. I hope remaining guys also understand, right? Or tell me, I can explain one more time. I've written one small example here. We are calling some function. Directly we are calling or indirectly calling? Tell me.
Directly.
Yeah, directly we are calling. Now we want to call this function indirectly. Which concept will come? Integer function pointer will come. Okay, so int star fptr int comma int. Okay, so you declare a function pointer, and you have to assign some function address now. Function address now. How you can assign is fptr equals to just some name. That's enough. See, normally you know, right? Array name represents what? Base address. Like that, function name represents what? Address. So this some address is we are assigning to fptr. So now we are calling fptr of 2, 4 into r1. In second. So you guys are understand it? Answer. See, in line number 18, we are calling directly. In line number 21, we are calling, line number 22, we are calling that some function by using function pointer. This is a basic example for function pointer. All are you understand? All guys are understand? Or I will explain one more time. This function pointer. Shiva, Revati, Ramarao, Venkatesh, Prashanti. Understand?
Explain that program once again, sir.
Okay. So this is basic program, you know, right? What we did? Just we written some function definition, and in main function, what we are doing? We are calling some function by using by sending 2 arguments. That return type is stored in R. Okay, we are printing. That's it. This method is called as direct method of function calling method. Now normally we are using this method. Now this I will tell you. Here we are declaring one function pointer. We are declaring a what? Function pointer. That function pointer takes 2 arguments, integer, and return type is integer. Okay, we declare this one. And see the sum function, arguments and return type. What is the arguments? Sum function, integer, and what is the return type? Integer. So these arguments, return types, and these are same, right? So that's why we are assigning some function address to fptr. We are assigning line number 23. We are assigning some function address to fptr, and I told you in arrays, array name represents address, base address, like that. In function name, what is the function name here? Sum represents address. That address we are storing into fptr. Okay. In line number 25, how we are calling this sum function by using fptr while passing 2 arguments, 2, 4, and return type and result stored in R1. Just we are printing R1. You understand? This one who asked, I think Venkatesh, you
Yes, sir.
right?
I understood, sir.
Okay, Siva. Sorry. Okay, and next, it's a basic thing. I will tell you. I will go with very important and question is this booting steps of OS in Linux. Anyone know booting steps of OS in Linux? Tell me. It's very important question. It's very important. First question asked by interviewers. What are the booting steps of OS? Anyone know? Tell me, guys. Anyone know? Okay, that's fine. I will tell you. See, whenever we click on power button on our system, Windows or laptop, anything, what we will get? We will get login page, right? In that login page, we will give our password. We will get home screen. In meanwhile, before coming to login page, some things was happened. Okay, some steps are executed. Those are belongs to those steps we can call as booting steps. Okay. From the moment you switch on Linux system till login screen is shown, some background work takes place. Okay. So what that background step, what will happen, everything we will discuss. Totally there are 6 steps are there. I will show you. See, these are the 6 steps will execute before coming to login page. You know, right? Login page, then login page. Whenever you give power on to a Linux system, it will ask password, right? Tell me. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So before coming to that login page, these steps will take place. First step is BIOS, basic input and output system, and second is MBR, master bootload, and third is grub, fourth kernel, init, run level. These all execute, then only you will get home screen. So we will discuss each stage what will happen. Okay, so first stage is BIOS. BIOS stands for what? Basic input and output. It's a one kind of program. Okay, where it is present? Tell me, anyone know? BIOS code is present in where? Where it is present? Yeah, tell me.
Main memory.
Yeah. It's present in ROM like hard disk. Okay. So who will flash this code means manufactured. Who manufactured the ROM? Okay. Who manufactured the ROM? Their guys are already written and flashed into our hard disk. Hard disk means ROM. So we can array. We cannot array. Those was fixed in that position. Okay. Whenever you click on power on reset, the first code executed by Linux is BIOS code. This is very important question. They will ask which code is executed whenever you give power on reset. You can say in booting steps. In booting steps, if they ask, you have to say BIOS code. BIOS code is executed. And what is the job? What is the job of BIOS? 2 things it will do. First thing, basic hardware input output connections are connected or not. Okay, basic hardware. I will write here. Give me a second.
ये क्या है?
See BIOS. Where it is present? ROM. present in ROM. Okay. So what it will do? Two jobs. It will do two jobs. First, it will check basic are connected or not. Okay. See, basic hardware is nothing but what? RAM, hard disk. These are connected to your system or not. It will check. It will say handshake mechanism. Next, it will check boot. It will say bootloader device. Bootloader device. It will check bootloader device. See, I'm telling one more time. BIOS is the first step of your booting steps. BIOS stands for basic input output. Where it is present, ROM. What are the jobs done by BIOS? First step, it will check basic input and output of hardware is connected or not. Second one is bootable device. Okay, you know guys, see for booting device, we can store OS in pin drive, CDs, like that we can store. It will find out what is the bootable device, where OS is present. It will find out that one. Okay, so these are the two jobs for BIOS. And next step is what? MBR. See that. Second step is what? Master MBR. MBR stands for Master Boot Record. Okay. What is the master boot record means? It is where it is located first. It is located in first sector of the bootable device. I am telling BIOS. BIOS code is present in where? ROM. ROM is nothing but hard disk. In the hard disk it is present. Who flashed this defines manufacturer of the hard disk? Let's say SanDisk hard disk you are using. Let's say for small. So in the hard manufacturer is SanDisk. So SanDisk developers only written this program and flash it into your hard disk. Okay. These two, they did two jobs. I explained basic input output. It says integration checking, and second step is it will find out the bootable device. Bootable device is nothing but where your OS is present. It is present in pin drive or OS, where it is present. Just it will check. And second, and after that, after executing that one, it gives controller to the MBR. MBR. What are the responsibilities of MBR? I will tell you. MBR stands for Master Boot Record. This code present in first sector of the bootable device. Let's say your bootable device is a pin drive. Means your OS is present in pin drive. So this MBR present in your pin drive. Okay. Pin drive. What will do? It contains information about the grub. I am telling only one job by MBR. It contains information about the grub. I will tell you what is the grub. Where it code is present, tell me. MBR code is present in where? It is present in bootable device or ROM. Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Yeah, first sector.
Yeah, first sector of the bootable device. Let's say your bootable device is a pin drive. So it is present in pin drive. Okay. What it contains is a code. What it contains means it contains information about the grub. Okay. So what is grub? I will tell you. Grub stands for Grand Unified Bootloader. This is the responsible for loading your operating system into RAM. Okay. So see, some systems, whenever you give power on, it will ask which operating system you want to start. See, some bootable devices, you know, right? Some laptop contains Windows and Linux, you know, right? We can do like that, right? So while power on, it will ask you want to log in into Windows or you want Linux. So this is take care by grub. You have to select. I want Windows means you have to select Windows. Or else if you want Linux means if you want select. So let's say if you not select anything, you are not select anything, it will ask Windows you want or Linux you want. It doesn't select anything. It will take default one. In configurations, your Linux belongs to default. It will take Linux and it will load the OS Linux OS into the RAM and it start executing. You will get Linux home page. So you understand first 3 steps, right? Tell me yes or no. Guys, tell me.
Yes.
Yeah. And 4th step is kernel. In kernel stage, see, starting, it's very tough to understand whole picture. So we will day by day, we will go through it. What is BIOS? What is MBR? We will understand. I'm giving just overview of 2 steps. Okay. And the 4th step is kernel. Kernel, it moves the root file system. So, right? See, without file system, is it possible to create files? Is it possible to store it? Is this possible? Tell me, without file system in our laptops, is it possible? File system
No.
is very important, right? So,
Yes.
So, yeah, if you want to write a content in a file, if you want to store, if you connect pin drive, if you want to copy that file into your pin drive, this all are responsible by file system. Okay, so file system is very important. So kernel mounts the file system. It is okay. It will mounts when in third state what will happen? OS is loaded into the RAM, and next kernel is responsible for mounts the root file system. Next init execute the run level program. Init is nothing but it's a first code program running after kernel. See, I will tell you, whenever you give power on reset, power on, which code will execute? BIOS code. That is the first code executed in the system. And next, whenever you load the OS into the RAM, the first code is executed is init. Okay, this is very important. These 2 are. He will ask when you give power on, which code will execute in booting step means you have to say BIOS. Okay, after kernel is loaded into the RAM, which code is executed means init code. This is very important. This is the first init code. What we'll do? We'll start some services like we can say graphical user interface is there or not. So some services it will start. And last step, run level program. When the Linux system is booting up, you might see various services getting started. See, some guys are know, right? Some logs will come now. Whenever we give power on, some logs will come in process. So logs are nothing but some small programs will execute. In simple terms, we can say services start executed in this step and decides Linux is completed. Linux booting stages are completed. Like that we can say. So total 6 steps. You guys are understood, I think so. BIOS means basic input and output. Where it is present, ROM. What are the jobs? Only 2 jobs. First job is basic input output is connected or not in our system. Second job is bootable device. And second, MBR, where it is present in bootable device. What it contains? It contains information about the grub. It's very important, guys, grub. And third stage is grub. What it will do? It will ask you which operating system you want to use, Windows or Linux. If you select Linux, what will do? It will load the OS. It will load the OS into the RAM. And fourth, kernel. What it will do? It will mount the root file system. And next, init. Init is the first program run in the Linux after OS is loaded. And fifth one is run level. After completing OS, it will execute some startup programs. So this is the run level. So I hope you guys are understand booting steps. You have any doubt in any step, tell me, guys. Hello? Hello?
Yes, I understood.
Yeah, remaining guys also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have any doubts? You have any doubts for today's class? Basically, I teach very theoretically only today, like what is OS, why OS, and why Linux, and what are booting steps of OS and function pointers. I will given brief idea about function pointers. If you have any doubts on these topics, tell me. From tomorrow onwards, I will teach little bit fast and very programmatically only. Mostly theory is very less. Next class is mainly about libraries. I will teach how to create what is the static and the dynamic library, how to create static and dynamic libraries. I will teach you, and what are the benefits of for dynamic one. What are the advantages of static? Mostly why we guys are use dynamic libraries. I will teach you those things. You have any doubt? Tell me. Hello. Okay, Balmiki. That's it from my side.
Yeah, Rakesh, thank you, Rakesh. Guys, anyone having any doubt? So it seems to like you guys don't have any doubt. Okay. And tomorrow, I think Rakesh, tomorrow can you keep the for the doubt session? Yeah, something. Yeah, we'll go with the regular class.
Yeah, fine. If anyone have doubts, I will.
Okay, we'll plan and we'll talk. And in meantime, if you guys have any doubt, please let me know. Then, like any doubt, today's session, any kind of means things you not understand, yeah, something you wanted to explain one more time, yeah, like function pointer, you have any doubt, how the how the booting steps and all. Okay, Revati and Siva, Prasanthai, and you guys have any doubt? Venkat?
No, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, then if you guys don't have any doubt, so we'll meet again with the same time. Okay, and this is the demo session actually. So by the tomorrow we'll go with the doubt. Yeah, we'll go with the regular classes. We'll notify in the group. Okay, and also just I'm recommending you two guys, whatever the recorded session I will upload today session on YouTube only. Okay, and for the regular class session it will be going to upload to website. Okay, those who guys wanted to learn more kind of, yeah, those means guys wants to continue the 3 month session. Okay, just go through this course and use the coupons as well, and for the regular classes video will comes to here. Okay, anyone having
If
anything?
you want to share any feedback, tell me, guys.
Yes, any feedback you guys wanted to share, the teaching styles and something, like any point, any support you want, guys. And also, guys, on the 15th of the August, we are going to launch one more mock interview course panel as well. Okay, so on that panel we are planning to make some session for the interview one to one, how the panel talk. Okay, we'll sit together and we'll talk. Okay, means how those guys are like taking the interview, like this is for like for the preparation only. Okay, so this will things will comes in the next week, and this week we are going to focus on Linux. Okay, and after that this Linux course will be going to the Saturday Sunday, and if possible we can make the session for 1 day in week as well, and 2 day Saturday Sunday. Okay, any guys having any point, just be frank guys, don't hide. Okay, so if you like have the financial issue, just let me know, we'll think about it how we can give to the course. Okay, if you don't have money kind of, just tell me. Okay, we'll make something for you. Okay, so if you wanted to learn, we'll give you. Okay, okay
Yeah,
then.
Venkatesh, Prashanti, Revati, Siva, you have any doubts?